My name is Sakura Busujima.
And I'm her twin sister, Momoji.
We have a brother who's 4 years older, but he's a really old head with misogynistic ideologies, and we're quite tired of him. Hey, big bro, how many times do I have to tell you? If you take off your clothes, just put them in the washing machine.
That's the woman's job, isn't it? I just came back from school and I'm tired. You can just do it for me, can't you?
Shut up, you idiot. We just came back home earlier too, you know. Or what? Can you not even man enough to take care of yourself?
Are you really talking back to your big brother like that, Momoji? Screw it, I'm freaking hungry. Sakura, bring me something to eat now.
Stop trying to use Sakura as your servant.
Yeah, we're not your mother, or your wife, you know.
How the hell is there a guy with such a misogynistic way of thinking in 2024?
We know the reason for that. It's our father.
What are you guys shouting for here?
Dad, these guys are telling me to do stuff when they aren't even doing housework themselves. They even tell me to make my own food, Dad.
What the heck?
Our father then started walking up towards us and slapped my face without holding back at all.
Ah! Sakura, you bastard! What are you doing?
Right back at you. It's a woman's duty to listen to what a man says, isn't it? How the hell do you think you're able to live and eat food in this house?
At least it's not because of our big bro.
Ryuichi will be the successor for my company in the future. Whatever Ryuichi says is basically what I say. Jeez, if only your mother raised you guys correctly, this wouldn't have happened.
Don't talk bad about our mother.
Then just do what you're told to do.
Our mother has passed away 2 years ago. It was an unexpected stroke. She was still in her 40s. Our dad got mad at mom and talked crap about her for her poor self-management. But we know for sure that it's because of our dad and brother. As you might have probably guessed from that interaction earlier, our father is a super dominant person and thought of his wife only like a servant or something. When our brother was born, he was happy to have a boy, so they were doing well, but the next baby they had were us, which was a twin sister, so he got really disappointed then. And on top of that, our mother became unable to have babies anymore, so she's been treated very badly by our father. But our mother didn't divorce him because she wanted to protect me and my sister, and just followed his orders. And finally, the stress got to her. Ever since then, Dad just forced every housework and chores onto me and my sister. Technically, it's only to me, but my little sister Momoji is really clumsy, and she's not good at housework at all. And she's got a strong heart, so she just doesn't listen to them in the first place.
Sakura, don't listen to those bastards, okay?
But if I don't, they'll kick me out of here. But even if I did everything he told me to do, he never gave me any allowances or anything. Not only that, he doesn't give us anything except for our tuition, so we can't even afford to buy our pencils. So we decided to divide our roles. While I stayed home doing housework, Momoji earns money by working part-time, and I take a portion of her salary, and we just make ends meet with that. I feel bad for making Momoji work part-time for me, but
right person in the right place, you know?
I'm just so glad Momoji is my twin sister. While our big brother is playing around spending a bunch of money he got from our father, we were saving up money little by little. We're saving up money to get out of this house and maybe even go to college. We knew from a young age that we need money to live on your own. But one day, when we were about to graduate from high school, our dad told us something completely unexpected.
Work at my company when you guys graduate from high school.
What? What do you mean?
We're short on staff right now. You guys can work without getting any salary, right?
Are you trying to make us work for free?
I'm just saying, you guys can pay me back for taking care of you guys all these years by working for me.
I never asked you to take care of me at all.
Hey, listen to your dad, guys. I'm gonna be working in his company from the next year too, you know? Unlike you guys, I have a special position ready for me though.
There's no way I'm working for you. No way.
What did you say?
You're not gonna work in my company. Get out of this house right now.
Wait, what?
Alright, fine. Let's go, Sakura.
Momoji, are you serious?
Wait, are you guys going to really leave? Have fun running on the streets.
Oh, shut up. Wait and see. We'll just be fine living on our own.
Both Dad and Big Bro were smiling like we wouldn't be able to do it. Their attitude pulled the last straw for me, and I packed my stuff too and left the house with Momoji. What do we do now?
Sorry, I wasn't thinking that ahead.
I knew it. Let's just go to our grandma's house and see. How about that?
Do you know her address?
In case something like this happened, I kept Mom's notes on me this whole time.
Sakura, you're a genius.
That day, we spent the night at a super cheap motel using money from our little bit of savings. And the next day, we went to visit our grandparents on our mother's side. They were really surprised to see us without any notice in advance, but when we told them about everything we experienced, they started crying and...
His wife passed away like that, but that man didn't learn anything, huh?
I'm just glad you guys are safe now. You guys can stay here as long as you like, okay?
Because of our dad, we weren't allowed to meet our grandparents, so they didn't really know us, but they kindly welcomed us into their home. But the thing is, we couldn't go to our school from here. It was too far. Well, our dad probably would have called the school and had our names removed anyway, so... And we weren't planning on going back to the house ever, so we just decided to give up on graduating high school.
You guys should take the equivalency exam without graduating high school. You don't have to take exams on subjects you've already taken in school, so it shouldn't be that hard.
I think I'm gonna pass.
What? But you can't go to college unless you graduate high school, remember?
I never liked studying anyway, you know. It's a good timing. I'm gonna start working. But Sakura, you have to go to college, okay? You're good at studying. I'll save up enough money for your college tuition. So, don't worry.
Momoji. And so our new life has started. Our grandparents were really kind to us, and we were just happy to spend time with them every day. But honestly, we knew very well that we couldn't just leech onto our grandparents living off their pension. But before we leave this house and start living by ourselves, we wanted to experience what it was like to be a child treated with parents and whatnot. 2 months later, I was surprised to see a message from my big brother.
Hey, how long are you guys going to be homeless, huh? Hurry up and come back already and do our housework.
We told you we're not coming back. It's your responsibility. Do it yourself.
Why do we, as males, have to do it ourselves? Makes no sense.
Then just hire a maid or something.
We did. We hired them and paid them money. But every one of them quit saying something like, we can't keep going through this or whatever. And because of that, we can no longer order maids from companies.
It wasn't hard for me to imagine that. It's those two after all. They were probably treating them worse than us because they are paying them money. If they weren't doing that, there's no way every one of their maids would quit their job. But Big Bro clearly had no idea what he was doing wrong.
And Dad's getting ticketed off day by day from how dirty the house is. He even told me to do it the other day, man.
Do you finally understand how we felt?
Understand your feelings? It's all because of you guys. If you guys didn't leave, this wouldn't have happened. Just hurry up and come back.
No, there's no way.
You guys are from Busujima family. Do you not feel like supporting the head of the family and the heir?
What age do you think you're living in? I never want to speak to them again, so I decided to just block them. When I told Momoji about it,
You blocked them just now?
I see. That's why they only messaged my phone, huh? But anyway, this might have taught how important of a role our mother and we played in the family. Or so I thought. The truth is, they don't have a word called learn in their dictionaries. I heard from my grandparents that, apparently, they forced their company's part-time worker to work as a maid at their house. This was such a stupid thing because they started losing a bunch of part-time workers who worked for a long time at the company. But even then, Dad didn't want to stop them and even said,
I don't need a woman who can't listen and do what I tell them to.
Geez, I think it's a matter of time until all the women leave his company. I hope it happens soon. 6 months later, I managed to pass the high school equivalency exam and started studying for my entrance exam for the college next year. Momoji, on the other hand, started working at a motorcycle store nearby. And with her amazing communication skills, she seemed to have made a lot of biker friends and comes back home every day with dirt on her face. She seemed happy every day, and that made me happy too. When everything seemed to be going well, this guy ruined our mood.
Hey, how's it going?
Who are you, sir?
I'm your big brother, Sakura.
What? I thought I blocked you.
I got another account just to message you guys again. You guys are such a pain in the butt.
Oh, I guess you can do that because you don't have any friends to lose, huh? I get it now.
Shut up!
I'm blocking you. Bye.
Stop playing around. I messaged you because I have good news for you, you know?
What? Did your company go bankrupt?
How's that good news at all?
No, I didn't. Let me just say, whatever you do, it won't convince me to go back home.
I don't need you guys anymore. I got married. That's the good news.
Are you serious? How would any woman possibly want to live together with that guy?
She's the daughter of the president of our biggest supplier.
I see. It was an arranged marriage, huh?
I met her the other day and she was just smoking hot, you know? Personality was great as well. She was just absolutely perfect. She even said she wants to live together with me after marriage.
I see. You're trying to force her into doing all the housework, huh?
She knows what she needs to do, you know? Unlike you selfish bastards. Plus, if I get married with her, her dad's going to give her company more funds. And I'm probably going to sign something important as well. How lucky am I, huh?
Promotion? It hasn't even been a year since you joined the company. Is that president serious?
He can just see through my skills, you know? I'm a hardworking guy. That's why he chose me to marry his daughter in the first place.
Well, good for you.
So yeah, we don't need you guys anymore. Don't show your faces in front of us again.
Don't worry, we won't.
And don't ask us for money either.
There's no way we would.
Oh, and a message from Dad. We're not family anymore. So yeah, bye.
It's not like we thought you guys were family in the first place. It's so annoying how they think they're the ones in charge all the time. But I was a little bit worried about Big Bro's fiance. I wish she doesn't become like our mother. But that worry was needless. Not even years passed since they got married when I got a message. And this time it was from both our big brother and our dad. I showed the message to Momoji.
Man, that's so funny. Let me in on the group chat as well.
And so, we started talking with the four of us.
Sakura, you gotta help me. Please, come back home right now. You have to.
You literally kicked us out of the house. How are you going to tell us to come back now? Are you stupid? What's happened to your wife, huh? The little president's daughter, was it?
That's exactly the problem, man.
Wait, did she have a stroke from working too much like Mom?
No, we're the ones about to have a stroke.
What?
Fill us in.
That brat, she was super kind before we got married. But once we got married, she turned out to be super evil. She doesn't even work anymore. So we tried to make us do housework. But when we did, hey, come on, make me food right now. And what the heck is all this mess, huh? What were you doing the whole day today? Ouch! What? Wait, did you just slap me?
Do this, do that. You're so freaking annoying. If you think something's wrong, fix it yourself. Be thankful that I'm even living together with you and your dad in the first place.
You're just a housewife. You have no right to be acting like that.
Same goes to you. You got a promotion only because of my dad. Who do you think you are? Do you want me to tell this story to my dad? I'm gonna tell him I'm getting bullied by you. You'll be fired immediately, and our funding to your daddy's company will be completely cut off, you know. Even with your stupid pea brain, you can tell what's gonna happen if we cut funds, right?
Come on.
And because our father is funding our company, he's making crazy, unrealistic deals with us. Our company will be taken over by them in the future. So come back right now this instant, you guys. We need a clerical worker at the company. I order you to help us.
That's because you treated her like your freaking maid, right?
We didn't have a choice back then.
What do you mean you didn't have a choice? Everyone knows that you're responsible for everything regarding your house. Why couldn't you do that?
I'm the head of the house, you know.
He's right.
A rotten head serves no purpose at all.
What did you just say? I'm asking you guys to help this much. You're going to regret rejecting our offer.
I dare you to do anything. But if you do anything to us, my friends are going to have a little talk with you guys.
You're hanging out with these low-life bastards?
They're super kind to women. They make you guys look like dogs. They even treat me like a freaking princess, you know?
You're a disgrace to our family.
I thought we weren't your family anymore.
We're doomed if you guys don't help us. We need to build our company stronger. I have to divorce my wife. We have so much to do.
So basically, you just want us to work for free, right?
There's no way we're doing that. Nothing can change our minds.
Follow my orders.
I refuse.
Hey, come on, please. We're family, right?
Riichi, don't humble yourself in front of a woman.
But Dad, our company will literally go down if we don't do anything right now.
Do you guys finally understand how we felt all this time?
Feeling of your life being taken hostage by others?
I get it now. So please, just help us out here.
We're just a woman, so we don't have power to do that.
Hey, Sakura.
Momoji,
Blocked! I knew something was off when I heard Big Bro was getting married.
Yeah, I knew it sounded too good to be true. After that, Big Bro and Dad tried to save the company by themselves, but because of their outrageous actions and treatment toward their employees, there really wasn't anyone left to help them, which eventually led the wife's father's company to take their company over. And moreover,
Now that I got the company, I don't need you anymore.
Wait, what?
I'll let you choose, so listen carefully. You either become my personal servant and do all the chores and favors for me, or you get fired from my dad's company and kicked out of here.
You're telling me to do housework? Are you serious?
I've heard from my dad, but you're really worthless at doing anything, right? He was saying it's better not to have you on the team.
No!
soon after, Big Bro got fired from the company and chose to become his wife's personal servant. But he's never done housework in his life, so...
Hey! Do you not know how to use a vacuum properly? And the laundry stinks. Do it again. And where's my food? I'm starving over here.
Hold on. Don't say all that at once.
Don't talk back to me.
Ah!
Apparently, he was useless at work and even at home. On the other hand, Dad just couldn't get himself to work under a woman like his son, so he was kicked out of the house right when his company got taken over. But he didn't want to give up yet. He tried to start another business to make a comeback, but Big Bro's wife found out about it soon after, and she ruined his business. Because he got bankrupt, he got in a bunch of debt, so now he works 3 part-time jobs to pay them back. He looks like a zombie now, but that won't last long either. And that's because he still doesn't want to do housework. And because he doesn't do the laundry at all, he got called out and fired for being too stinky. The apartment he lives in is like a trash dump right now, and he's one step away from getting kicked out from there too.
Masako, please, come back.
It's too late to call for mom's help now, man. As for me and my sister, we left our grandparents' house when I got a job and started working, and now we live together. Momoji is still really clumsy, so I still do all the housework for her, but she covers that up by paying for rent, electricity, and gas. There's things that you're good at and not. The people who are good at certain things can cover for other people. But this only works if both parties are putting in the effort. It's completely different when you force roles onto people based on their gender. We might get married in the future too, but we really hope to marry someone who we can both respect and take care of each other.